What's up, YouTube? You know it's your girl Malika, aka Mali, aka Malibu, whatever you want to call me. You don't know that it's me, and this is Malika's Flex. Welcome back to all of my flexers, my big flexers, and my super flexers. Remember, guys, it's very much free to become a flexer. All you need to do is subscribe, and you're already a flexer. All you need to do is like and comment, and you're a big flexer. And all you need to do is message me on Instagram with whatever information that can be placed on my YouTube channel, and you're a super flexer. Remember that this is a new series called Stressed Out Fridays that I started last week, and I asked you guys to submit through my email or through my Instagram messages or stories rather with your traumatic experiences or worst experiences while at your workplace. Remember, your messages will be anonymous, meaning I will not be saying your name. I will also not be stating the name of the place where you work or where you were working. All right, it's completely anonymous. Last week we spoke about the pregnant teachers in Jamaica, and guys, many of you have responded to me privately saying that you went through similar situations, and it's just so sad. Let's listen to these stories today and let's see if you guys can relate to them as well. I want you guys to put in the comment section as you listen how you would go about the situation, how you would handle such a situation. Let's get into it. And disclaimer, just reminding you guys, these are not my stories. These are stories that individuals have sent me through Instagram or through my email, and I'm just reading it for these individuals. Let's go. So one time I was at work and a student was being disrespectful, and so I told him I was going to call his mother because of his behavior and his failing grades in my class. He started to be rude and very disrespectful, so I said, I'm going to call the front office to have them come and get you because you're cursing and being disrespectful. As I turned my back, the student, I don't know where he got the crate of eggs from, started to throw eggs at me. Luckily, the eggs did not reach me directly. I had splashes on my outfit, but they did not land on me, they landed on the phone. The front office picked up right when it was happening, and I quickly informed them of the situation. The principal came, took the student out of the class, and then asked me if I wanted to press charges against the student because what he did was worthy of that action. I decided not to press charges against the student, and I have never seen that student ever since. I don't know what had become of him. All I know is it traumatized me because all I can remember is seeing where eggs flying from the back of the room directly in my direction. I contemplated discontinuing my program after that experience. Worst experience ever. Whew, y'all, we have so many things to endure in or on these programs. And it's not about the programs, just in the United States, it's a different ball game, and I've shared with you guys how difficult it is, and I'm so sorry that this happened to this teacher. Guys, let me know in the comment section how you would have handled this situation, and let me know if you think if the administrators handled the situation well. As for me, I've never had students throw things at me before, but I've had students threaten to throw things at me before. And I've had a similar situation where, you know, it's protocol to call parents about different things. It's very important for you to communicate. And so I was just doing my job, and I don't want to share it now. Maybe in a few years, I'll share that story. But I've had something, not with the throwing, but due to calling parents, a student retaliating in a particular way against me. So it's rough out here, folks. Trust me. Just to make a little better life for yourself, we have to go through something sometimes. God knows. Anyway, on to the next story. The worst thing that happened thus far. Well, I reside in Accra, Ghana, where I thought they were slightly more advanced than the average Ghanaian elementary school. So that's a plus, but right after lockdown, when physical classes began, I had my class windows opened. Lights were out, which is not unusual in Accra, LOL. Because my kids were warm and uncomfortable, so unsurprisingly, they were not giving their best. It was just in a blink of an eye, my special needs students had fallen out the window. The distance between the window and the ground was about 2 feet. The nurse didn't do a thorough check I sent the email using the wrong letterhead and to the wrong email. My supervisor did not follow up. It was a mess. This child had bruises on his chest. She didn't take off his shirt to check, and obviously he couldn't communicate clearly where the pain was. It was a mess. The division head put all the blame on me. Got suspended for a week. Let's break down this email a little bit. And let's see. This is a tough one. So I can understand to some extent why they suspended you, because remember that communication is very important. It's unfortunate that that happened, but given that you had sent an email and you sent it to the incorrect email, that was ammunition for them to automatically put all the blame on you. But I do believe that there should have been some action taken towards the nurse, because you already did your job by asking the nurse to intervene and do her part, because you noticed that the child had fallen out. It's kind of sticky, because I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think of how the administrators are thinking, because in their minds they're perhaps saying, how could you have allowed the child to fall through the window? Like, what were you doing? Well, I know that at my school, whenever anything bad happens, they always ask you first, what were you doing? Because they want to assess the situation immediately to see if it is that you were just not being attentive enough. So I feel like that's what the administrators were possibly thinking, like, what were you doing to cause the child to fall through the window? Granted, or thankfully rather, it was not a far fall or a far distance to fall, but there can be serious injuries no matter the distance, because I've heard of individuals dying just from a simple fall from a short tree. So freak accidents do happen and can happen. So maybe that's what the administrators were thinking. But I do believe that there should be some reprimand given to the nurse as well, given that she did not do a thorough check, because that's on her. Like, that's your job, sis. Like, I was not trained to do nursing. I was not trained to patch up bruises and all of that, and whatever school nurses do. So I feel like the school nurse should get some of the blame, but the moment where you messed up was where you did not send the correct email, and so that gave them enough ammunition to put the blame. You can put the blame on me. Yeah, girl, sorry that happened to you. Guys, let me know what you think of this situation in particular. Do you share the same sentiments as I do? Do you disagree? Let me know respectfully in the comment section. And I feel like these days I have to be saying respectfully so much, because some individuals feel like I'm not a human being, and when they put things, nasty comments like, shut up, you don't know what you're saying, like, okay, I'm not a human being and I should not react to things like that. So just know, you guys, if your comment is not respectful, your comment will be deleted and you'll be blocked from making further comments on my channel. Let's keep it respectful, guys. Respectful doesn't mean that you have to agree with my sentiments. It just means that you are stating your sentiments in a polite manner. Let's keep it respectful. This is a respectful community. If you guys are new to my channel, you guys check out my other videos, see what I'm about. We don't do disrespect around here. All right, so yes, guys, let me know what you think of the two situations. If you got into this part of the video, I'm asking you guys to hashtag in the comment section stressed out Fridays. Yes, if you got to this part of the video, it shows me that you got all the way to the end, you listened. Hashtag stressed out Fridays in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. I don't take it for granted that you got to this part, you guys. It's your girl Malika, aka Mali, aka Malibu, whatever you want to call me. You don't know that it's me saying bye.